Hi folks, I'm Haley. Today we're going to be taking care of a couple projects that are going to add a little bit of whimsy to my office. I'm going to make a tissue box cover to make my tissue box not stand out so much from my fantasy-esque kind of vibe that I have going on my desk. I'm going to update a picture frame that I thrifted and make it not so boring and black. I'm going to also make some faux beams for my little desk nook. And I may make a moth. We'll see. I'm going to start up with the tissue box cover because I feel like it is the most simple and most attainable project that I'm doing today. Just going to trace out the shape. I could just do this on the leather itself, but I don't want to mess it up. And also I have to do this in multiple parts because this is not going to be wide enough to make what I need to do. I don't have to cut this part because these are all going to be attached anyway, so it can just sit over the tissue box. Like so. Like so. It goes that way. This needs to go this way, so I need to pull it here. Not really sure how I'm going to do the other sides. That's a problem for when this glue dries.
A few moments later.
Glue is dried. I think I'm just going to glue this as well. No need to make it complicated. That one didn't want to work as nicely as the other one did. Oh. Oh, there's super glue there forever. Knew I should have put down a different mat, but it is what it is. Next up, I'm going to be doing something with this picture frame that I thrifted for $1.50, still in plastic. Not entirely sure what exactly I'm going to be doing with it, but I'm going to start off with painting it gold, because I feel like if you're going for fantasy, you can't go wrong with gold.
Eventually.
Now that I'm happy with the level of coverage of the gold paint, I'm going to add in a little bit of moss. I'm going to start by just kind of laying it on the frame, making sure that it is where I like it, and then I'm going to glue it down. Is hot glue the best medium for this? No, probably not. Am I doing it anyways? Yes. On today's episode of You Can Do Whatever You Want Forever, I'm framing this tissue paper because I think it's pretty and I can do what I want. Not sure why I put the back on before I put the art in the frame. That was a little bit silly of me. Next up, I'm going to be making some faux beams for my little desk nook space here out of some materials that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to turn out. I don't know if I'm going to like it. I guess if I don't like it, it won't be in this video. So if you're seeing this, it means I didn't hate it. I'm going to start by measuring the height that I need this to be with my handy dandy laser measure. 2 feet 5 inches. This side also 2 feet 5 inches. Yes. This side is also 2 feet 5 inches. I'm shocked that the wall is square. That never happens. 2 feet 5 inches puts us at 29 inches. One down. 3 more to go. 4 boards later, they're all roughly the same size. They don't have to be perfect. I'm going to cover them in contact paper anyways. But before I cover them in contact paper, I need to glue them together so they're at least a thickness that somewhat resembles a board. I don't need it to be super secure, just because it's going to only be on the wall. It's not like it's going to be interacted with a lot, so it should be alright with just one string of hot glue. This is the contact paper I got. Is it the most realistic looking? No, but it was $1.50. Each individual board here it's a little bit wider than my panels. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out about that much, and we'll wrap these boards. On the bright side, I think the foam is letting the air through from these air bubbles, so it's getting pretty easy to smooth it out actually. That wasn't so bad. And there we have it, 2 fake boards. I'm just going to use painter's tape to put them on the wall because that has worked in other places in this apartment. Not for this specifically, but painter's tape has worked. Just stick other things to different walls. And again, I don't need them to be super sturdy because they're just going to be sitting there on the wall, and they're mostly pressure fit anyways. Finally, we had this little moth that was inspired by Bailey Fortier. I'm not really sure how to say her last name, but I'll link her channel in the description so you can go check her out. Starting out by folding this piece of printer paper, and I'm going to draw a little moth shape on the fold. Then I cut it out, and I'm coloring it in somewhat based on this image. I'm not being too specific about it. Then the body I made out of this scrap piece of fuzzy fabric from a project that I did probably 3 years ago, which I'm cutting into a vague moth body shape, which is to say that it's basically just a line. Then after gluing everything together, voila, we have a moth. If you liked the video, maybe you got inspired to do a little bit of something of your own, add a little bit of whimsy to your life. If you like the video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all those fun YouTube things, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Didn't think the hardest part of this project would be peeling the paper off. And yet, here we are.